The Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him right at the 24.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
First down and 10 now. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Seminoles getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
Wow.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, look at the quick cut. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive lines did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Contreras. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And you'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Contreras. He breaks free. He's running out of time here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that?
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Offense is he crying over a movie?
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Give it to the back again. Fights off it.
It's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback looking good enough for the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston and Charlie Ward. We had so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Noles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Arkansas offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Step on it. You kill it? You murderer!
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play.
What do you mean?
Looking to pass. It's Contreras. Pressure is coming.
I thought that's what it is. Like, not like how bad.
Short of the first down.
That's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. Get him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
So it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the run, it's Russell. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Florida State offense on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And the Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking for his back. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. They say they just decided to take care of the football, lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Makes the catch. Can he get in? And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick six going the other way.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Nice story.
A 32-inch monster 8-pound burrito challenge.
Out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
I can do it.
What you have to pay if you didn't do that.
The offense comes back
It's
out
got
there.
shrimp,
Not much time left.
steak,
Perhaps just
chicken,
time for a couple
french
plays.
fries, and all the toppings. And you have to use
flip
the
it to
three
him on the jet
sauces
sweep.
included into it. They
He's brought
count
down,
as part
but
of
there
the
is a
a
penalty
big bowl
marker
of
out there. Let's check
queso,
out this
red
call.
sauce, and
So the
chili
offense will
verde.
decline the penalty and just take the result
I
of
didn't do
that
it.
play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely.
What are you talking about? Something about a cute Kate? Who the fuck's Kate Spade?
At halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's
Where was it at?
playing with a different kind of energy.
Oh, you said that yesterday? How much?
First down play call.
Oh, I thought you said 300. So you're out of your mind.
Back to pass. It's Contreras.
Did
Looking for
or
a deep
probably
completion.
like 6 did.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game.
Right, it changed.
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Hogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here.
What are you watching? You watching Wild Robot? Do you like that movie? Daddy liked it too. Maybe it'll be your new fixation.
Seminoles offense comes back
Huh?
on the field.
Wild Robot.
Take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
Is that what he's watching on my phone?
Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles.
I feel like I can make that happen. I could cook that at the restaurant. Oh!
Kick is up and good. They tack on a point.
You can make me another cup. Ow, Owen, why are you hitting me?
Opportunity to bring this back.
Don't put that cereal in my coffee, though. A spoon and a half of sugar, no cereal.
It bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Continues to fight for yards. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size
What?
and what he brings to the team. It's also about his
10.
toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
The sure hands. It's Russell. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Contreras. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Arkansas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Go get Daddy's table, Owen.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
On my right.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense really clicking here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. The shotgun running play call. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Number 85 with the grab and the score.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
42, Arkansas, 21.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I got a bump on my back. Yep, I just scratched at it.
They're trying to bump on that back.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And the ball is picked off.
Squeeze it.
That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wide out.
What?
Falls incomplete. Good defensive play.
Yellow,
Brings up
just
second
white,
down.
yellow flowers. I don't even think Barbie keeps it, and it's an extra.
Who's Barbie?
Barbie?
So,
Barbie doll?
oh, so, what are you doing with it?
And they'll give it to the back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So
You turn it on?
The opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Will he score here? But down at the 3 after an excellent
Don't
run
want
play.
to get the keep.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Seminoles. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Florida State 49, Arkansas 21.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18.
Are you taking pictures?
Trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the run
That's so close.
33.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Contreras. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A loss of 5 yards on the play. Brings up third down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 49, Arkansas 21.
Okay. He got a body. He got a body.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. And the Razorbacks keep the football on the move. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
At the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, you can tell with this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Yeah.
Indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. They've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Okay.
There you go. You can take a video. There you go.
First down here for this offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Peterson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. And the Razorbacks come to the line in a hurry up. To throw, it's Contreras. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Extending the play now. And now the defense able to bring him down.
quarterback. Second at the 47. Third down coming up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarm.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here.
They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Getting set. Here's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 22 in the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Florida State 56, Arkansas 28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this